Hi, my name is Fadi Alaouz, inventor and CEO of MixItFresh. The main idea behind this video is to make sure I explain to you all how to use the MixItFresh, to make sure you enjoy it, to make sure you have fun with it, and you are using it over and over again. You're gonna get the MixItFresh like this. It has a lot of instructions in it. I tried my best to explain to you all how to use it, what to do with it, what's not to do with it. But as I know, a lot of you don't read, or they don't feel like reading. They would like to watch a video, and that's why I'm doing this video. And at the end of this video, if you still have any questions, please email me, hello@mixitfresh.com, and I'll promise to return your emails. So MixItFresh is gonna come with the instructions, 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow these instructions and you'll be in great shape. On the back, it has even more instructions. My goal is, again, to make sure you use it and you enjoy it and not end up being on the shelf. All right, but in this video, I'm gonna show you a little bit how to do it hand by hand. So it's gonna come like this. Make sure everything is tight. MixItFresh has two different utility patterns, two different design patterns, a lot of parts in this one to make sure it works well with you and it doesn't leak. I just want to make sure you use them again over and over. So there are a lot of parts that it's screwed together. There is the top part, make sure it's done tight, and there is this part, which is a very crucial part. What this one does, it blocks 3 holes. There are 2 holes, feeding holes, this is where you're gonna be drinking out of, and there is an air hole to make sure that there's continuous circulation when you tilt the can. Make sure when you get it, this piece is tight very well here. Not like this, not like this. Make sure this covers this hole and this covers those 2 holes. And as you can tell, there is a little bit of dented area here in the cap for a reason, to push this down so during transfer, it doesn't leak with you. All right, so I'm closing it very well. I know it's lined up. Now I turn it upside down. You're gonna see another washer on the bottom. Take it off, and now you fill it with almost any liquid you want. It doesn't have to be alcoholic, non-alcoholic, water, orange juice, Mio with water. The sky is the limit, guys. As long as there is no pulps, as long as there is not a heavy density kind of liquid, it won't run. That's the only limitations. You can have 4 different mixes on top. You can have your own mix, label it. Your kids can have their own mixes. All right, so now let's try to fill it. I just got water with me here. Again, you're filling where this large hole is. Just put as much as you want. The unit can fit up to 2 shots or 100 milliliter. Put this back, but make sure when you put it, you don't block this feeding hole. This is at the end, is the most crucial. This is where you're gonna be drinking out of. If this is like this, you're gonna have problem drinking. Make sure this end of it stay here. Now, as you can tell, I dropped a little bit more. That's okay. It's not the end. It's not gonna leak. That's just things will go down. Now we have a ready MixItFresh, and we wanna mix it. Almost any standard size can will work. There are some 10% of the cans that are very small or too big. It might not work with you. Most standard size cans, it will work with. And now I picked a regular Coke can. Regular Coke can, if this diameter is the same, it's gonna work. Sometimes I line them up like this to make sure, if you find a new can somewhere, and this way you can tell if it's gonna work or not. All right, now you get the can. You open the can. Now we have an opening here and we have an opening here. The goal is to line up this opening with the can opening. So that's why I put this peg here. That's why. If the peg breaks, it's okay. At the end, line up this with the can opening. So let me show you how it works. So I tell people, put this peg inside this opening and then push down. Put it inside and push down. Now, I don't know if you heard it snap, but it snapped and everything is great. Again, let me repeat, the main idea that you have a cylinder here, you want to line it up with the opening of the can, so when you drink, liquid comes from here to your mouth right here. And I'll show you real quick how it works. Take the lid. So whenever you take these apart, make sure to keep them in your pocket, in your purse, in we have koozies, you know, like put them on the bottom of the koozie whenever you're drinking so you don't lose them, because as you can tell, they are very important. So next time you use it, it doesn't leak. You need to fill it up from the water, from the bottom. You make sure these are locked in properly so it won't leak. All right, so now we have it. Now you can tilt it and enjoy. The more you tilt, the more you get whatever you put in the can. The less you tilt, you're gonna get a lot of this, whatever you put here. And here we go. That's it. Now you're done. Let's say you don't feel like drinking anymore. You close it very well, like we talked about. You make sure that top is pushed all the way, pushing the silicone so it won't leak. You want to take it off. Don't try to struggle with it and push it all the way up. Tilt it at a 45-degree angle, as you can tell. Now we have it. We can put it in the fridge. We can come back the next day. We can put it on another can and try it, see how it tastes. Explore with it. There are endless possibilities what you can do with the MixItFresh. Enjoy.